Northumberland has some of the most spectacular countryside in the whole of Britain. Whether it's rolling hills, lush green fields or dense woodland, it has it all. So the county therefore has a huge array of game on offer. And as it's about lunchtime, I think game pie has to be the order of the day in the market town of Alnwick, just over there. And the best game pie in town is here at the Plough Inn.
There you go, Phil. Okay.
Hi, George.
Hello, then.
Listen, can I have some of your famous Northumbrian game pie?
Aye, you can. Could you give us a second? I'll go and check with the chef, make sure we've got some.
Okay, no problem. Oh, here we are. Northumbrian game pie. Venison, pheasant, rabbit, cooked in a Guinness sauce with a puff pastry crust. Fab.
I'm sorry we haven't got any at the moment, but if you pop down to Robinson's Prime and fetch them back, I'm sure our chef will cook some for you. Cook your meal for you.
Okay, all right, I'll go and do that.
Okay.
Ian, I've been sent by George down at the Plough to come up the road here and get the mix for the Northumberland game pie. Have you got some?
Yeah, I'll have to knock a bit up for you though, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure, mate. Okay.
Right. Well,
what do we start with?
Well, I've got a nice fresh rabbit there. So
oh, lovely. Yeah.
Just slit up here and then just peel it apart.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just nick him in there.
Of course, this doesn't hurt the rabbit, does it?
No. Very ozone friendly.
Yeah.
Just nick that up there.
So where'd you get these rabbits, and are they?
They're all from the local estates, Duke Northumberland's estates and all the outlying land.
Right.
And we get people. Most of them are headshot.
Right.
Some are ferreted.
Right.
But these are.
And they don't mind which really, do they?
Oh no.
No.
Just take that off there. It's his little bubble.
That's quite quick then, isn't it, really? Hence the term skin a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull that out there like that.
Right.
And that's ready to be washed now.
To be washed. Okay, what's next?
Well, actually, I think we probably need a couple of birds in it. So if you
birds?
get me a nice chesty pigeon and a pheasant, eh? So just take those off there like that.
So what goes into Northumberland game pie then? Obviously we've got rabbit there, we've got pigeon and pheasant.
We've got rabbit, we've got pigeon, pheasant.
Mm-hmm.
We put venison in, which is all from the Duke of Northumberland's estates normally, which is fallow deer, which is the mildest.
Yeah.
And we normally put a little bit of hare to give it a bit extra.
Right.
It just gives a bit of strength, you know, a bit body. But the pigeon's nice as well because it's nice and tender, you know.
Right. Okay. So you pull back the thing there. And
just pull the chest back, take the breast feathers off.
Right.
And then just peel that off, and then it all comes.
So how many pigeons would go into one game pie?
Well, for the normal size pack, they tell us now we take about a £10 pack.
Right. Okay.
And we normally put about 20 pigeons.
About
into
20
that.
pigeons into a thing. Okay.
So
how do you do the hare? Same as the rabbit, really, but only bigger.
the hare's just the same. It's just a little bit bigger and sometimes a bit more tackier. It's not as easy to do.
Right.
Normally the skin attaches itself a bit tighter, you know.
Right.
So they're ready for that.
Right.
Just chop him in there like that.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Right. And now we're going for this one. Now I've picked oh, that's a nice one. That's
a lovely
nice,
pheasant.
Nice thick chesty one.
Are you a pheasant plucker?
Well, I used to be,
Just
but
a pheasant plucker. Son.
I am now, yeah. But what we do now is just open the legs up and just split it there.
Right. Okay.
And then just pull that back.
Yeah.
And then you've got your two breasts there.
It's a lot easier than doing the rabbits, really, isn't it? The birds?
It's quicker than doing a rabbit, yeah.
So what happens once we've done this? Then what have we got to do?
Well, what I'll do now is we'll take the two legs off.
Yeah.
Which is not a great deal on the legs, but we'll take the two legs off.
Right.
Normally, if they're shot up in any way at all,
Right.
we don't bother with the legs.
Okay.
But I'll take these off, and I'll just take that out there,
Right.
and I'll just take the bottom bit out.
Right.
Just gives it a little bit more
So
substance.
once you've finished doing this, what are we going to do with these?
Well, I'll take these into the kitchen, and we'll give them a good wash,
Okay.
and then that'll be all ready for the pan.
Well, they look well scrubbed in. Well done.
Yes, just ready for the pan.
So, okay, which are the meats here?
We've got fresh pigeon,
Yeah.
fresh pheasant,
Yeah.
hare, fallow deer from the parks, and rabbit.
And so, what is the strongest tasting meat?
The strongest actually here would be the hare,
Yeah.
and then the pigeon,
Yeah.
fallow deer, Normally deer is stronger, but this is a mild sort of one.
Right.
Then we've got pheasant and rabbit.
Okay. So what happens now?
All I need to do now is put this in a vacuum packed bag and you're all ready for the off.
So I've got a pan there with some oil in.
Right.
I'm just going to seal it all off in oil. And then I'm going to add a little bit of plain flour,
Yep.
some tomato puree,
Yep.
a little bit of garlic, a light,
Beef and chicken stock.
yep,
And of course, the secret ingredient,
Guinness.
which I'll have to taste, make sure that's all right.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
I'll have you know, I skinned all this on my own, Dale. It wasn't easy as they
Why don't I believe you?
they kept jumping around on the table. So you're searing it off there. How long does that take? Just a few minutes?
Just a couple of minutes, yeah.
There you go. So is this an ancient recipe, or is this one that you've done
No,
yourself?
it's just a classic way to make a stew. Right next to, we'll put some tomato puree in.
And this is what to give it some bite and flavour.
It gives the sauce a nice shine,
Nice shine.
and just gives it a flavour as well.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Go on, promote. Did you use the whole pint for this amount?
Yeah, I'll put the whole pint in.
You sort of ladle it in very delicately. Why don't you just sort of pour it all in?
You've got to be careful when you're adding the liquid to it. Because if you add it too quickly at the start, you can get some lumps in it.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to take about an hour and a half. So you want to go down the bar and have a pint?
Yeah, I'll go and check out one of the other secret ingredients down in the bar. All right.
Just so you do that.
Right, the moment of truth. I've hunted it down, I've prepared it, I've helped cook it, and now it is looking at me, daring me to eat it. Oh, and me pint of Guinness. Cheers.
Oh, Russell, could you slip down to there and get some milk, please? We've run out.